sports. It's in the game.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a side while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? I been sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the will. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving it.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills need only one to take the lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They send Aguilar in motion left. First down throw for Jackson. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Got it inside the 10. And he is in for two. No one expected that fake as they lined up to kick it. And with it, they've taken the lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First and 10. Here's Allen. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB...
Tell you how to get rich quick. 20 a month and I can show you how the other half lives. Yeah, I can take you out of this. Get on your grind and take the dive. Can you riddle me this? If a house is just a loan, why not double your chips? Look up a property in your city, then buy it and flip. You just copped yourself a brand new whip. You poor thing, I know you wanna live just like this.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is,
and we are underway in Buffalo. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Allen now looks to throw. On the move to his left. Now inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. What a run there from Josh Allen. The Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, putting Why not go for two? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 59 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Allen steps away. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing now is Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That is incomplete. Rocky start throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw, eluding the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now the Bills will take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Jackson. Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now because defenses, they attack the football as much as they...
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. "8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Allen.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10.
On play action, Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
To throw, it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. Comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To the air, Allen. Buying time to his left.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Allen going to throw. And he fends him off. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Jackson. Rolling. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we've hit halftime here, and as we expected,
Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Flushed out right.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward
It was a
pass.
late decision to
Offense.
throw, and it might have been too late.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. In motion, Aguilar.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. In motion left, Bateman.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And just shutting him off there. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 24 yards out.
And the Ravens have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Allen to throw it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Throwing, Allen out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Could this be the drive that wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Rolling to his left. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Jackson on the move to his left. Down the left sideline. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. And they'll accept that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Steps away. Escapes the set. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
To throw is Allen. Flush to his right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were...
It's the National Football League on EA. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this.
And off we go from Denver. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. And that flag accepted. to throw. Here's Nix. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Forced out to his left. And escapes the sack. Keeps himself upright. 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
At the 8-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing Nix. Dancing to his left. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that just...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Room here to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Oh, good hurt. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. 6-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the... in control of the football as they go to work on a first.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. To the air, May. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from moving out in front. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point.
May going to try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Sliding out of the pocket. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
The 20, 10, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory.